Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to Shaykh Mudhaffer Noori's recitation of the Holy Quran. MashaAllah, we are progressing very, very well in the recitation, and we are about to start, I believe, on Juz 29, Surah Al Haqqah, whenever Shaykh Mudhaffer is ready. Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome, brothers. Inshallah, we'll begin with the Surah Al Haqqah, bidhnillah, page number 566. in Juz 29. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحاقة ما الحاقة وما أدراك ما الحاقة كذبت ثمود وعاد بالقارعة فأما ثمود فأهلكوا بالطاغية وأما عاد فأهلكوا بريح صرصر عاتية سخرها عليهم 7 ليال و8 أيام حسوما سخرها عليهم 7 ليال و8 أيام حسوما فترى القوم فيها صرعى كأنهم أعجاز نخل خاوية فهل ترى لهم من باقية وجاء فرعون ومن قبله والمؤتفكات بالخاطئة فعصوا رسول ربهم فأخذهم أخذة رابية إنا لما طغى الماء حملناكم في الجارية لنجعلها لكم تذكرة وتعيها أذن واعية فإذا نفخ في الصور نفخة واحدة وحملت الأرض والجبال فدكتا دكة واحدة فيومئذ وقعت الواقعة وانشقت السماء فهي يومئذ واهية والملك على أرجائها ويحمل عرش ربك فوقهم يومئذ 8 يومئذ تعرضون لا تخفى منكم خافية فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فيقول هاؤم اقرءوا كتابيه إني ظننت أني ملاق حسابيه فهو في عيشة راضية في جنة عالية في جنة عالية قطوفها دانية كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما أسلفتم في الأيام الخالية وأما من أوتي كتابه بشماله فيقول يا ليتني لم أوت كتابيه ولم أدر ما حسابيه يا ليتها كانت القاضية ما أغنى عني ماليه هلك عني سلطانيه خذوه فغلوه ثم الجحيم صلوه ثم في سلسلة ذرعها 70 ذراعا فاسلكوه إنه كان لا يؤمن بالله العظيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فليس له اليوم هاهنا حميم ولا طعام إلا من غسلين لا يأكله إلا الخاطئون فلا أقسم بما تبصرون وما لا تبصرون إنه لقول رسول كريم وما هو بقول شاعر قليلا ما تؤمنون ولا بقول كاهن قليلا ما تذكرون تنزيل من رب العالمين ولو تقول علينا بعض الأقاويل لأخذنا منه باليمين ثم لقطعنا منه الوتين فما منكم من أحد عنه حاجزين وإنه لتذكرة للمتقين وإنا لنعلم أن منكم مكذبين وإنه لحسرة على الكافرين وإنه لحق اليقين فسبح باسم ربك العظيم سبحان الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سأل سائل بعذاب واقع للكافرين ليس له دافع من الله ذي المعارج تعرج الملائكة والروح إليه في يوم تعرج الملائكة والروح إليه في يوم كان مقداره 50,000 سنة فاصبر صبرا جميلا إنهم يرونه بعيدا قريبا يوم تكون السماء كالمهل وتكون الجبال كالعهن ولا يسأل حميم حميما يبصرونهم يود المجرم لو يفتدي من عذاب يومئذ ببنيه يود المجرم لو يفتدي من عذاب يومئذ ببنيه وصاحبته وأخيه وفصيلته التي تؤويه ومن في الأرض جميعا ثم ينجيه كلا إنها لظى نزاعة للشوى تدعو من أدبر وتولى وجمع فأوعى إن الإنسان خلق هلوعا إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا إلا المصلين الذين هم على صلاتهم دائمون والذين في أموالهم حق معلوم للسائل والمحروم والذين يصدقون بيوم الدين والذين هم من عذاب ربهم مشفقون إن عذاب ربهم غير مأمون والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم غير ملومين فمن ابتغى وراء ذلك فأولئك هم العادون والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون والذين هم بشهاداتهم قائمون والذين هم على صلاتهم يحافظون أولئك في جنات مكرمون فما للذين كفروا قبلك مهطعين عن اليمين وعن الشمال عزين أيطمع كل امرئ منهم أن يدخل جنة نعيم كلا إنا خلقناهم مما يعلمون فلا أقسم برب المشارق والمغارب إنا لقادرون على أن نبدل خيرا منهم وما نحن بمسبوقين فذرهم يخوضوا ويلعبوا حتى
حتى يلاقوا يومهم الذي يوعدون يوم يخرجون من الأجداث سراعا كأنهم إلى نصب يوفضون خاشعة أبصارهم ترهقهم ذلة ذلك اليوم الذي كانوا يوعدون.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Guys, welcome back to Sheikh's Breaks. Hope you've been enjoying them over the last few days as we've sort of gone for an open air mic between the breaks that Sheikh takes. So we'll be getting onto some interesting topics, hopefully, throughout the course of this this session. Unfortunately, Amr can't be with us this evening, so you've got me on solo, mashallah. Ahmed's in the background dealing with all the tech stuff, so jazakallah to him as well. To start off with, I think we'll just talk a little bit about the donation side of things. I hope you're not bored of it, but I think it's an important aspect of what we've been doing and what we've been talking about, and inshallah, great reward for the whole community. For those of you who are listening in the afternoon, I think I mentioned a little bit about the importance and where the masjid sits in my heart, and how much it's really made a big difference to our community. It's the first time in history to have a formal masjid in the area. Of course, we've had lots of musallas and Jummah prayers, and we've got the Darul Uloom just a stone throw away as well. However, in terms of a community center or Islamic center or a masjid, this is the first one ever in the history of the London Borough of Bromley. And subhanAllah, the amount of things that have already been initiated and started and implemented in just this short number of years, I think, really is to be applauded. And I'd like to encourage you guys to have a look, and as you can see on the screen, there are many of the things that we do deal with, but some of the things I was talking about or alluding to earlier on in the afternoon session of Sheikh's Breaks was about the fact that how important it is for us as a community to congregate and make use of the masjid, simply just by coming in for the prayers. I suggested that I was going to make that Ramadan resolution for myself and my family, and inshallah make the effort to at least do one salah, whether it be Fajr, Maghrib, Isha, or one of the others during the weekends at the masjid, at least myself and with my family. I do try to regularly attend with my son the reminders that are run on Thursday evenings, excuse me. But that's one of the many things that are run through the masjid, and it's expanding. The faster we clear the Khard Hasana, the faster we can start implementing more and more things. And when I say we and us, I mean us as the London Borough of Bromley and the wider Keston and outskirts of Bromley, edging towards Selsdon and Croydon, all of those areas. And mashallah, Awais and Bilal were talking yesterday when they ran the 2-hour marathon, mashallah, both Sheikh and Awais and Bilal, they had a long session. Wonderful to hear their story from all the way over in Biggin Hill. And I think that we just need to really realize that the rahmah that we've been given and the beautiful ambience that it's got. I mentioned a story probably 3 or 4 sessions ago, just before Amina and I were going unplugged, and that was about my cousins, who I'd informed them about the masjid. And really, I can't tell you how lucky I feel when I hear the praise that we get for the masjid, just the beauty of it, and just the way in which it's unique, and the way it's so multicultural. It's got so open-armed in every way that it works, and the way in which everyone is really is wonderful. And I hope that everybody feels that, and I'm looking forward to As again I mentioned earlier on, seeing the masjid as full as it is on Jummah during the Fajr prayers. And that is it. Once you've got the regularity and the consistency in our lives, that's when other things happen. It becomes a sense of normality in our lives. It becomes part of our lives, just the same as other aspects of our lives continue and go on. One of the things that I teach it to some of my mentees. I also talk about it from a business perspective. It is implementing something in your life over a period of time, so it just becomes the norm. And that's what we need to do, make the masjid a norm in our lives for our children and for each other. I always look forward to meet the fellow friends and community members who have become very close to my heart now, just by visiting the masjid. It's just something that is enjoyable, and not only just in the Muslim community, I think in the interfaith community as well. I really enjoy the debates that I've had with Dave, who lives just I think just on the corner from the masjid. He's a fantastic gentleman, and really have some really enjoyable conversations with him. And listening to all of the AEC stories as well. I don't know how many of you guys have listened to all of them, but some phenomenal stories there. Mashallah, jump onto the YouTube channel and have a look. You've got obviously Shaykh Mudhaffer continuing with his recitation there. You've got the speakers corners, mashallah. I mean, such a variety there. I've really enjoyed each and every one of them. And then you've got the AEC stories, and we've had a couple that have come up last couple of days. You've got a double whammy that we're hopefully going to show you towards the end of this session today. And then I'm really looking forward to the end of the recitation of the Quran and the dua with Shaykh Mudhaffer as well. So inshallah ta'ala, there's lots going on, and we'll continue this conversation. But Shaykh is back, and we'll talk a bit about the donations on the next break.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه أن أنذر قومك من قبل أن يأتيهم عذاب أليم. قال يا قوم إني لكم نذير مبين. أن اعبدوا الله واتقوه وأطيعون يغفر لكم من ذنوبكم ويؤخركم إلى أجل مسمى. إن أجل الله إذا جاء لا يؤخر لو كنتم تعلمون. قال رب إني دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا فلم يزدهم دعائي إلا فرارا. وإني كلما دعوتهم لتغفر لهم جعلوا أصابعهم في آذانهم واستغشوا ثيابهم وأصروا واستكبروا استكبارا. ثم إني دعوتهم جهارا ثم إني أعلنت لهم وأسررت لهم إسرارا. فقلت استغفروا ربكم إنه كان غفارا يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا ويمددكم بأموال وبنين ويجعل لكم جنات ويجعل لكم أنهارا ما لكم لا ترجون لله وقارا وقد خلقكم أطوارا ألم تروا كيف خلق الله 7 سماوات طباقا وجعل القمر فيهن نورا وجعل الشمس سراجا والله أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا ثم يعيدكم فيها ويخرجكم إخراجا والله جعل لكم الأرض بساطا لتسلكوا منها سبلا فجاجا قال نوح رب إنهم عصوني واتبعوا من لم يزده ماله وولده إلا خسارا ومكروا مكرا كبارا وقالوا لا تذرن آلهتكم ولا تذرن ودا ولا سواعا ولا يغوث ويعوق ونسرا وقد أضلوا كثيرا ولا تزد الظالمين إلا ضلالا مما خطيئاتهم أغرقوا فأدخلوا نارا فلم يجدوا لهم من دون الله أنصارا وقال نوح رب لا تذر على الأرض من الكافرين ديارا إنك إن تذرهم يضلوا عبادك ولا يلدوا إلا فاجرا كفارا رب اغفر لي ولوالدي ولمن دخل بيتي مؤمنا وللمؤمنين والمؤمنات ولا تزد الظالمين إلا تبارا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا وأنه تعالى جد ربنا ما اتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا وأنه كان يقول سفيهنا على الله شططا وأنا ظننا أن لن تقول الإنس والجن على الله كذبا وأنه كان رجال من الإنس يعوذون برجال من الجن فزادوهم رهقا وأنهم ظنوا كما ظننتم أن لن يبعث الله أحدا وأنا لمسنا السماء فوجدناها ملئت حرسا شديدا وشهبا وأنا كنا نقعد منها مقاعد للسمع فمن يستمع الآن يجد له شهابا رصدا وأنا لا ندري أشر أريد بمن في الأرض أم أراد بهم ربهم رشدا وأنا منا الصالحون ومنا دون ذلك كنا طرائق قددا وأنا ظننا أن لن نعجز الله في الأرض ولن نعجزه هربا وأنا لما سمعنا الهدى آمنا به فمن يؤمن بربه فلا يخاف بخسا ولا رهقا وأنا منا المسلمون ومنا القاسطون فمن أسلم فأولئك تحروا رشدا وأما القاسطون فكانوا لجهنم حطبا وأن لو استقاموا على الطريقة لأسقيناهم ماء غدقا لنفتنهم فيه ومن يعرض عن ذكر ربه يسلكه عذابا صعدا وأن المساجد لله فلا تدعوا مع الله أحدا وأنه لما قام عبد الله يدعوه كادوا يكونون عليه لبدا قل إنما أدعو ربي ولا أشرك به أحدا قل إني لا أملك لكم ضرا ولا رشدا قل إني لن يجيرني من الله أحد ولن أجد من دونه ملتحدا إلا بلاغا من الله ورسالاته ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإن له نار جهنم خالدين فيها أبدا حتى إذا رأوا ما يوعدون فسيعلمون من أضعف ناصرا وأقل عددا قل إن أدري أقريب ما توعدون أم يجعل له ربي أمدا عالم الغيب فلا يظهر على غيبه أحدا إلا من ارتضى من رسول فإنه يسلك من بين يديه ومن خلفه رصدا ليعلم أن قد أبلغوا رسالات ربهم ليعلم أن قد أبلغوا رسالات ربهم وأحاط بما لديهم وأحصى كل شيء عددا.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome back to Sheikh's Breaks. This is your brother Khalik here. Apologies from Amir, he's unable to make it this evening. We're just going to actually shake things up a little bit, and we're going to show you one of the AEC stories just now during the break, and then if we have time after that, I will continue to speak. Otherwise, we'll catch up at the next break. Go ahead, Ahmed, please go ahead and play it. Just give us a moment, we're just getting it set up. Maria is one of the young doctors in the local area, and she's very, very heavily involved, mashallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Mariha, I'm 26 and I'm a junior doctor living and working in Bromley. Growing up locally, we never had a masjid. It wasn't until I became older and more practicing that I really started feeling a longing for this. Therefore made a lot of sincere dua, and since then I've spoken to a lot of people who were also making the same dua, and alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered our prayers through Al-Emaan Centre. We'd always have community events, whether it was Eid prayers at the local village hall or dinner parties, but there's something really special and unique about coming together for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his house. Not only because of the increased reward and peace and connection that you get through worshipping at the masjid, but it also gives people a chance to come together to socialize and connect on a spiritual level. And there's truly no bond stronger than that which is formed through connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, I really value the friendships and relationships I've made through the mosque, and I know many others do too. Alhamdulillah, the mosque has also given me a platform and opportunity to do da'wah, whether it's to sisters through our sister circle, or youth events or interfaith events. Alhamdulillah, so many people have taken their shahada through the masjid, and people are always calling up to ask for help and support. Given how relatively new the masjid is, it's amazing how many initiatives there are and how much benefit it's provided to the community so far. However, there's always room for growth, and with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's barakah and blessing, we can all as a community try to help achieve that growth. We have a responsibility and an obligation to do so. Indeed, the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever builds a mosque for Allah, Allah will build a house for him like it in paradise. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst them. Ameen.
Mashallah, Mariha, very eloquently put there. Spoke very wonderfully, and a really active member within the masjid and the community, mashallah. So really, really happy to show that to you. And there's many, many more from Amir, and we've got one coming up shortly in the next break, probably with Sophie, and then there's been a few, the Ahmadi family, and so on and so forth. Please do take a look on the website and watch. And whilst Sheikh is still continuing with his break, as we're on the Sheikh's breaks, as I say, may as well talk a little bit about the coming soon attractions. There's a couple coming up. Obviously, the dua tomorrow evening at 10 o'clock when Sheikh completes the recitation, inshallah. So please let everyone know, and join into the rahmah of that dua and the rahmah of the completion of the Quran by Shaykh Mudhaffer. Mashallah, it's been so beautiful and eloquently recited. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have too. And then following that, obviously, we've got the up and coming plan for Eid, dependent on the sighting of the moon and what day it will be. But inshallah, we're going to have a Zoom meet, a reminder. I believe that's with Sheikh Abdullah, a regular scholar who joins us often on Jummah times, as you probably well know him very, very well, mashallah. And then one of his special topics of zakat is, I think, pertinent to remind everyone that the zakatul fitr, or the zakat that is given prior to the Eid prayer, is required to be given, and it should arrive with those people who are the needy before the salah, or in this case, if you're going to be reading your own at home, or whichever school of thought that you're following, or just going to pray your nafil, or just going to listen into the reminder, but before the Eid day, please do give zakatul fitr. There have been a couple of websites that were sent out via email. There were just examples of us having that awareness that they take on the zakat al-fitr because the masjid doesn't, and we wouldn't be able to accommodate to get that to the needy folks on time. So if you can choose those two, or you can choose ones that you know and aware of, either nationally or internationally, to make sure that you do get that paid. So please do that. And then after the reminder, inshallah, we're going to have a meet and greet for a short period, where you'd be able to maybe give your virtual hugs and give your happy Eids and Eid Mubaraks and Taqabbalallahu minna wa minkums to your fellow community members, friends and families. We'll continue with this after Sheikh's back now, so we'll talk about it in the next break. Jazakallah khair.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها المزمل قم الليل إلا قليلا نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا إن ناشئة الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا إن لدينا أنكالا وجحيما وطعاما ذا غصة وعذابا أليما يوم ترجف الأرض والجبال وكانت الجبال كثيبا مهيلا إنا أرسلنا إليكم رسولا شاهدا عليكم كما أرسلنا إلى فرعون رسولا فعصى فرعون الرسول فأخذناه أخذا وبيلا فكيف تتقون إن كفرتم يوما يجعل الولدان شيبا فكيف تتقون إن كفرتم يوما يجعل الولدان شيبا السماء منفطر به كان وعده مفعولا إن هذه تذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا إن ربك يعلم أنك تقوم أدنى من ثلثي الليل ونصفه وثلثه وطائفة من الذين معك والله يقدر الليل والنهار علم أن لن تحصوه فتاب عليكم فاقرؤوا ما تيسر من القرآن علم أن سيكون منكم مرضى وآخرون يضربون في الأرض يبتغون من فضل الله وآخرون يقاتلون في سبيل الله فاقرؤوا ما تيسر منه وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وأقرضوا الله قرضا حسنا وما تقدموا لأنفسكم من خير تجدوه عند الله هو خيرا وأعظم أجرا واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم.
اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها المدثر قم فأنذر وربك فكبر وثيابك فطهر والرجز فاهجر ولا تمنن تستكثر ولربك فاصبر فإذا نقر في الناقور فذلك يومئذ يوم عسير على الكافرين غير يسير. ذرني ومن خلقت وحيدا ذرني ومن خلقت وحيدا وجعلت له مالا ممدودا وبنين شهودا ومهدت له تمهيدا ثم يطمع أن أزيد كلا إنه كان لآياتنا عنيدا سأرهقه صعودا إنه فكر وقدر فقتل كيف قدر ثم نظر ثم عبس وبسر ثم أدبر واستكبر فقال إن هذا إلا سحر يؤثر إن هذا إلا قول البشر فقال إن هذا إلا سحر يؤثر إن هذا إلا قول البشر سأصليه سقر وما أدراك ما سقر لا تبقي ولا تذر لواحة للبشر عليها 19 وما جعلنا أصحاب النار إلا ملائكة وما جعلنا عدتهم إلا فتنة للذين كفروا ليستيقن الذين أوتوا الكتاب ويزداد الذين آمنوا إيمانا ولا يرتاب الذين أوتوا الكتاب والمؤمنون وليقول الذين في قلوبهم مرض والكافرون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا كذلك يضل الله من يشاء ويهدي من يشاء وما يعلم جنود ربك إلا هو وما هي إلا ذكرى للبشر كلا والقمر والليل إذ أدبر والصبح إذا أسفر إنها لإحدى الكبر نذيرا للبشر لمن شاء منكم أن يتقدم أو يتأخر كل نفس بما كسبت رهينة إلا أصحاب اليمين في جنات يتساءلون عن المجرمين يتساءلون عن المجرمين ما سلككم في سقر قالوا لم نك من المصلين ولم نك نطعم المسكين وكنا نخوض مع الخائضين وكنا نكذب بيوم الدين حتى أتانا اليقين فما تنفعهم شفاعة الشافعين فما لهم عن التذكرة معرضين كأنهم حمر مستنفرة فرت من قسورة بل يريد كل امرئ منهم أن يؤتى صحفا منشرة كلا بل لا يخافون الآخرة كلا إنه تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره وما يذكرون إلا أن يشاء الله هو أهل التقوى وأهل المغفرة. سبحانه وتعالى.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to Shaykh's Breaks. We're trying something a little bit different during the breaks today, for the next two breaks anyway, at least. We decided that we're going to show you some of the new AEC stories that we've had. You saw Marie has one just in the last break, and now we're going to go ahead and show Sophie's AEC story, another wonderful, really active member of the team. Please just if you haven't seen the other ones, do watch those, but enjoy Sophie's one just now. Jazakallahu khair. Ahmed, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sophie and I'm a member of the community at Al-Emaan Centre. I live in Bromley with my family, and when I'm not with them, I work as a dentist. I have been blessed to be present at the very first official opening of the Al-Emaan Centre back in 2017, and was humbled by both the ambiance of the beautiful new mosque and the incredible warm welcome we all received. Surrounded by local Keston residents, I suddenly recognised a golden opportunity to help represent Islam as the beautiful and peaceful religion it is through the mosque to the outside world. My personal story has involved working with the Bromley Three Faiths group, which include local churches, the Bromley Reform Synagogue and AEC. Our shared vision being to create good understanding between people of different faiths and to promote that intolerance has no place in our society. The Three Faiths group has enjoyed fascinating evenings of theological discourse at each place of worship. We have had annual peace walks followed by tea and delicious cakes donated by our shared community. As a group, we have successfully raised funds and made up and delivered welcome hampers to new settling Syrian refugee families in the neighbouring borough. A particular highlight has been helping to host interfaith iftars and welcoming our non-Muslim friends and neighbours. Other activities I have been involved in with a fantastic team of volunteers have been hosting fun afternoon sessions to community children, as well as decorating and packing Eid gifts to send to Syria. A particular highlight as my daughter's very box was shown in the photograph as being distributed to children on Eid Day in Syria by the fantastic aid teams. So many important lessons for us all to reflect on. During the years, so many volunteers have offered mosque tours to teach local children about the beauty and simplicity of our faith. And this Ramadan, I had the opportunity, alongside some other talented mums, to run Ramadan Kids Club. There have been so many other events I have been blessed to be a part of, and I know have contributed in my spiritual journey. I have been nothing short of humbled and inspired by the collective, amazing talent, enthusiasm, and dedication of the people I have been blessed to get to know and learn from. In order for the mosque to continue to meet its goals, we need your help. Please donate generously, or even a small amount every month, to help support AEC in its effort to make a difference. May Allah reward you for your generosity, and thank you for listening. Inshallah, I pray for everyone at the Masjid. Assalamu alaikum.
Wow, mashallah. Jazakallah khair, Sophie. That's such a really amazing reminder of all the fantastic things that have been going on the interfaith side of things, the efforts with the young children, mashallah, the Ramadan children's activities that are carried out, and also the fact that we actually have so many various things that are going on all of the time, not only virtually, but when the masjid's in full-fledged, and how much help we actually do need, not only help through volunteers, but financially too. Really, really fantastic video there. Jazakallah khair, Sophie. That's been amazing to listen to that. So I just was going to say that, I'm going to continue with the conversation there. Sophie really mentioned about the fact that we do need the funds. We have this Qard Hasna on our masjid, and I think it's something that we all need to really understand and realize that the progression comes from when the debt is clear. I mean, this slide that you can see, the slide that you can see right now, it talks about making the masjid debt free. Now, obviously, this slide is from the beginning of the 10 days and how we would be able to progressively move forward. But with just a couple of nights left, we need you guys to help. The account details are at the bottom there. Please do help us out, and please do try to make some donations towards the masjid to reduce the debt, to allow us to increase and move forward with some of the other projects that are actually currently on hold, where the priority of the clearance of the debt is the requirement. Each and every one of us have the need for the masjid, and have the want. I mean, we saw in Maria's video earlier on where she was talking about that community members were raising their hands in dua, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easier for their religion and their faith, and for their ability to practice their faith. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted the community's prayers and the efforts from everyone, and has given us this beautiful place to carry out and conduct our worship, have the ability to have a place where our children can learn, our elders can come and also spend time and gain the expertise from the various different walks of life that they require it. And it's become a central point in the community, a real community center, mashallah. So I urge you guys to please think, if it's possible, for the next couple of days that you can accord us with some help. Please go ahead. Sheikh is back now. I'm going to hand it back to him. Jazakallahu khair.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بالنفس اللوامة. أيحسب الإنسان أن لن نجمع عظامه بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانه بل يريد الإنسان ليفجر أمامه يسأل أيان يوم القيامة فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر يقول الإنسان يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر إلى ربك يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت التراقي وقيل من راق كلا إذا بلغت التراقي وقيل من راق وظن أنه الفراق والتفت الساق بالساق إلى ربك يومئذ المساق فلا صدق ولا صلى ولكن كذب وتولى ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى أيحسب الإنسان أن يترك سدى ألم يك نطفة من مني يمنى ثم كان علقة فخلق فسوى فجعل منه الزوجين الذكر والأنثى أليس ذلك بقادر على أن يحيي الموتى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا إن الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا إنا نخاف من ربنا يوما عبوسا قمطريرا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نضرة وسرورا وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا متكئين فيها على الأرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا ودانية عليهم ظلالها وذللت قطوفها تذليلا ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب كانت قوارير من فضة قدروها تقديرا ويسقون فيها كأسا كان مزاجها زنجبيلا عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا ويطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا إنا نحن نزلنا عليك القرآن تنزيلا فاصبر لحكم ربك ولا تطع منهم آثما أو كفورا واذكر اسم ربك بكرة وأصيلا ومن الليل فاسجد له وسبحه ليلا طويلا إن هؤلاء يحبون العاجلة ويذرون وراءهم يوما ثقيلا نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالهم تبديلا إن هذه تذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله إن الله كان عليما حكيما يدخل من يشاء في رحمته والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما.
We have one surah left, inshallah, after the break.
Jazakallah khair, Sheikh. We're back in Sheikh's breaks, and we're going to continue with showing one of the videos, I think. Let me just double check. If not, I think we might do that right at the end, I believe. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so we're going to play the last video after Sheikh finishes his last surah. So in the meanwhile, whilst I have your attention, I'm going to continue with talking a little bit about the donation side of things. I know I've been plugging this for quite some time, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. Basically, as I mentioned earlier on, the funds are a very important aspect of the masjid, and I'm not sure of those of you who received the emails or the updates, but hot off the press is that currently through all sources, as I understand it, we have now raised £28,487 across all sources. Our plan was to raise through the Jummah Connect connection at least £50,000 if we were possible, to make a small dent, I guess, in the close to £500,000 Khard Hasana that is currently residing on the masjid. However, mashallah, through the community and friends and families, we have raised a beautiful amount of 28,487, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept everyone's donations and everyone's efforts towards our masjid, mashallah. So if you're still able to give in these last few days and nights, the opportunity is there, and mashallah, the reward is there. I think if you can, that would be just absolutely amazing, and we would be delighted to try to hit those targets. Mashallah, everyone has been making such great efforts and have all been really trying to rally together to try to raise as much as we can while the doors of the masjid are closed. And we really do hope that you can continue doing that for us. So mashallah, it's a good number that we've got, but we need to continue and persevere more in these last couple of days, maybe day, that is coming about. And, please do have a consideration. Ahmed, if you wouldn't mind just switching to the website, I'd just like to remind the various ways that we can actually make donations. It would be really, really nice to remind everyone. So there is a button right at the top. You click on that, which says donate this Ramadan, and it should take you down to the part of the page which allows you to choose the various different ways. And I'll come to the Jummah Connect in a moment, but before I go for that, let's just remind everyone that you can pay via PayPal. For those of you who use it, I'm a regular user of PayPal, very easy, convenient to use. Click on the PayPal button on the al-Emaan.org.uk website. That will then connect you directly to your PayPal account, and you'll be able to pay some money indirectly. The next one after that is to be able to pay via the account directly. So if you click on the link, which is to pay by bank transfer or by check, that gives you the account number and sort code, and the account is a NatWest business account, and you'll be able to just pay directly in there. So that would be really, really helpful. And the last thing I'm going to mention here before I go back to the Donate Ramadan Jummah Connect link is that the gift aid for those who are UK taxpayers as a charity, we are eligible to gain 25% of whatever is donated as a gift aid as part of being a charity. So that really would be helpful if you can fill out the form for gift aid as well. So going back to the, excuse me, Jummah Connect link, if you click on that, you'd be able to make a one-off donation via there. If you are preferring to, try to help us hit the target via the Jummah Connect, the one-off allows you to just click on it, do similar thing to PayPal, but just pay via your debit card. It's hopefully simple and easy to do. And large or small, whatever you can give, please go ahead and do that. And I think Mariha reminded us of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I believe it's suggesting that whoever builds a mosque for the sake of Allah, even if it's the size of a sparrow's nest or even smaller, Allah will build for him or her a house in paradise. And so that's, I think, a beautiful hadith. And we can hopefully help out in giving as much or as little as possible. So it's been a fantastic Ramadan. I think very, very different with the closed doors of the masjid and the connection through the various different technologies. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, but I believe that there will be a questionnaire being sent out at some point, and we'd love to hear what you have to say about it, or even if you want to raise your hands during the sessions, during the breaks, we're happy to hear your views. We'd love to know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see in all aspects, really. And if you haven't by now seen the YouTube channel, then please do go ahead to the YouTube channel and subscribe and watch some of the interesting videos. We will be going further with the social media platforms. They're still being progressed in the other areas, and we will be, inshallah, giving more information about that, I guess, post-Eid, post-Ramadan, where we can hopefully get some more of the social media platforms up and running where you guys can be connected to the masjid virtually, socially, and physically. And looking forward to meeting each and every one of you in the masjid when it opens up again. I'd love to hear about what your Ramadan resolutions are. So do let me know, and we can try to, move forward with making this our centre, our community centre, our educational centre, our Islamic centre, in every which way, shape that we possibly can. For those of you who grew up in the area, who grew up in London, when I was small, and there was very limited masjids, even in the East End. And my grandfather, he was, used to go regularly to the East London Mosque as he was doing the Taraweehs over there. But then sort of the Islamic Centre was also there, or Central Mosque as it was known, and we used to go there. And our family was as far as Woking or in Reading, in East London, and us here in Kent, and we would venture out to Regent's Park, to pray our Eid Salah, and it became almost like a regular thing. And then, as mashallah, the communities grew and masjids came about in various different areas across the 70s, 80s, 90s, even the noughties. It made it so much more easier for everyone. So we were able to make our Eid Salahs and then, head to meet families, or families would come to the various different headquarters, depending on where the head of the families were. There was my grandfather, and he had a number of brothers who were also scholars, based out of Reading and various different places. So mashallah, we now have a place for ourselves as well, which is great. Sheikh is back for the last surah, I think, and then we're going to end after that. Jazakallah khair for listening, and I'll see you in the next break.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والمرسلات عرفا فالعاصفات عصفا والناشرات نشرا فالفارقات فرقا فالملقيات ذكرا عذرا أو نذرا إنما توعدون لواقع فإذا النجوم طمست وإذا السماء فرجت وإذا الجبال نسفت وإذا الرسل أقتت لأي يوم أجلت ليوم الفصل وما أدراك ما يوم الفصل ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نهلك الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين فجعلناه في قرار مكين إلى قدر معلوم فقدرنا فنعم القادرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نجعل الأرض كفاتا أحياء وأمواتا وجعلنا فيها رواسي شامخات وأسقيناكم ماء فراتا ويل يومئذ للمكذبين انطلقوا إلى ما كنتم به تكذبون انطلقوا إلى ظل ذي 3 شعب لا ظليل ولا يغني من اللهب إنها ترمي بشرر كالقصر كأنه جمالة صفر ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يؤذن لهم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين إن المتقين في ظلال وعيون وفواكه مما يشتهون كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما كنتم تعملون إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين كلوا وتمتعوا قليلا إنكم مجرمون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين وإذا قيل لهم اركعوا لا يركعون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين فبأي حديث بعده يؤمنون.
بارك الله فيكم for listening. Inshallah, see you tomorrow afternoon. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Shaykh. Jazakallah khair for the beautiful recitation. MashaAllah, I hope you enjoyed the extended version last couple of nights. It's been really, really enjoyable for me. I hope it's been just as enjoyable for you. We're going to finish with another video of the AEC stories, and I'm just going to leave you with that and then bid you farewell and say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh until tomorrow.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mariama. I'm 34 years old and I've been in the UK for nearly 15 years now. I am originally Moroccan from France and I came to the UK when I was 20 years old. I did my university here. And 3 years ago, my husband and my kids decided that we needed a bit more space because we were living in central London. So we moved here in Wallingham. We were looking for a mosque that could offer all the social aspects that a Muslim family is looking for. So classes for the kids, opportunities for the adult to volunteer. And when we first came here 3 years ago, we didn't have a clue about the different mosques in the area. And Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, Allah has shown us Al-Emaan Centre, which offers everything we dreamed for, even more. The community, the classes, all the non-Islamic classes that they offer as well for people, the trainings. It has changed a lot in our life, and really for this reason we think that we're always going to stay in the area. It encourages people in this time and age. It's very important to have a community, a mosque that is active. Mosque today, from my point of view, it's not anymore, from my opinion, it's not anymore to go just to pray Fridays or Eid, or mosque need to offer classes to encourage the youth to come and take part and learn about the deen. So Al-Emaan Centre offers all this, and we are very, very happy and grateful for everything that they offer in the community. And yeah, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Come and visit us at the mosque.
MashaAllah, another wonderful reminder. Jazakallah khair. Please enjoy the rest of your night and remember me, my family, the community and the beloved Al-Emaan Centre Masjid in your du'as, and I will hopefully speak to you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.